Hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel. This time, we're going to discuss some leaks I've come across, which seem very exciting. And these leaks also come from a fairly credible source, namely Dim and Anon Leaks. Alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. So in this video we will discuss some information that I have obtained in the past few days. Okay, so we start with the first information. This information comes from Dim, one of the leakers who is quite popular because he often shows gameplay clips from beta characters. In one of his latest uploads, Dim mentioned something quite interesting regarding the possibility of visual enhancements for the Rmc character. He wrote, "Unsure if this been said, but I think there will be upgraded splash arts for both Rmc, not in beta though." This sentence indicates that according to his observation, Rmc will get new splash art with higher quality, although the update apparently hasn't appeared in the beta version. And the question is, will this new splash art possibly feature the figure of Cyrene, or Titan symbols, or even something that represents all characters from Heirs? Because if we look at the existing pattern, splash art for new Trailblazer paths generally always features the presence of characters closely related to a certain planet. Yeah, even though now there's already the figure of Memi in the Rmc splash art. For example, the splash art for Preservation Trailblazer and Harmony Trailblazer, which shows elements from other characters on the related planet. Therefore, it's not impossible that the Rmc splash art mentioned by Dim will also bring a similar atmosphere. Especially as we know, Rmc will also get additional kit in version 3.7 later. So maybe this is related. However, Dim also inserted a question mark in his writing, so it's like emphasizing that this information is still predictive and not fully confirmed. After discussing the first news from Dim, we move to the next source, namely Anon Leaks. This name is certainly no longer unfamiliar in the Honkai starrail community, because lately he has often shared various kinds of information. However, this time Anon Leaks didn't post a leak, but a fun fact. And a quite interesting fun fact regarding the condition of Chrysos Heirs characters in the player community on the CN server. In his upload, he explained that most characters from the Chrysos Heirs faction actually have a relatively low ownership rate among active CN players. Based on the info he shared, the average ownership rate of those characters is only around 10%. Which means only 1 in 10 active players owns Chrysos Heirs characters. Only Tribi, Castoris, and his companions, as well as Phanon, have very high ownership rates. The 5th character has an ownership rate of 45%, while the 6th only reaches 19%. And maybe, you can guess who the Chrysos Heirs character might be in the 7th rank and below. Okay, that's the two pieces of information shared by Dim and Anon Leaks. Write your opinions in the comments section, and don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Honkai starrail. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on other important updates. See you in the next update.